This is not my first trip to Italy, but I never managed to make it to the south of the country. I had always dreamed of visiting the Apulia region, and then unexpectedly I saw great flight tickets to the city of Bari. This became my first stop in southern Italy. I arrived in Bari early in the morning. The local airport is located on the outskirts of the city, so not wanting to waste a minute, I decided to head straight to the center of Bari by train. The wait on the platform was not long, and soon I found myself in a cozy carriage. Just 30 minutes, and for a modest fee of 5.5 euros, I reached my destination. Stepping out onto the streets of the ancient city, I immediately immersed myself in its unique atmosphere. The narrow cobblestone streets charmed with their beauty. Everywhere you could hear Italian chatter mixed with the sounds of everyday life, the clatter of heels, the ringing of bicycle bells, and the noise of passing cars. At that moment, I realized that Bari is a city with a rich cultural heritage and a special charm that I had yet to discover. Despite being a port city on the Adriatic Sea, Bari is beloved by pilgrims from all over the world. After all, right here in the heart of the old town is the Basilica of San Nicola, where the relics of one of the most revered Christian saints, Saint Nicholas the Wonderworker, also known as Santa Claus, rest. According to legend, the relics of the saint were brought to Bari in 1087 after the city was captured by Norman crusaders. Since then, the basilica has become one of the main pilgrimage centers for Christians from all over the world. Bari can boast a rich architectural heritage, intertwined with the influences of different eras and cultures. However, Bari's special charm comes from its typical medieval quarters with narrow, winding streets paved with rough cobblestones. Here, time seems to have stopped. Tiny artisan shops neighbor cozy trattorias, and laundry hangs on the balconies of old houses, hung by housewives. But Bari is not only cultural heritage, but also a gastronomic paradise. The locals are famous for their street food, and I simply had to try the famous panzerotti pastries and the delicious burrata cheese. Strolling through the local streets of the old town, I saw a local woman hand-making orecchiette pasta. This is an ancient tradition passed down from generation to generation, and it was incredibly interesting to observe this process. The nimble hands of the signora formed little ears, orecchiette from the dough at an astonishing speed. This is one of the signature dishes of Apulian cuisine.
Кадр.
Then I headed to Fort Antonio, once a mighty fortress that protected the city from attacks from the sea and today is one of Bari's main attractions. From there, I went through narrow streets to the local fish market. Unfortunately, there was little fish on the stalls as it was already lunchtime. The fishermen and vendors had gone home, taking with them the last catches of the day. Only here and there on the stalls were the remains of fish and seafood delicacies. Going around a few stalls, I noticed with regret that there were no sea urchins anywhere. That very delicacy that I so wanted to try. As it turned out, due to overfishing, their catch in these waters has been strictly limited over the past 2 years. I was disappointed because sea urchins are considered one of the main gastronomic treasures of Bari. Finishing my walk, I went out to the beautiful waterfront promenade and made my way to the local beach. Where a few tourists and locals were relaxing. Bari is a city that has won my heart with its beauty, culture, and gastronomic delights. I will definitely come back here again.
Смотрят, снимают.